It's 2025, the year of the androids taking over. We're gonna have sex with robots in 2025, so I thought this game would be fitting to start off the new year. This is Sex Doll, came to life. Let's just run it, man. Hold the left mouse button or control. Outside the window, the sky was getting dark, and the streets were getting busier. It was 6:15 p.m., already the off-work rush hour. Another busy work day was over without my realizing it. My colleagues left the office one by one, and I began to tidy up my briefcase. As I picked up my briefcase and walked out, I was stopped by a male colleague. "Hey, Yuan, would you like to hang out together after work? It said in the news that there's going to be a meteor rain tonight." Meteor rain? Yes, I heard it's a meteor rain of the decade. I'd probably get any wish granted if I made a wish to this meteor rain. Ha ha ha. Make wishes to the meteors? I didn't know this guy was so stupid. For your information, the girls from the sales department will be there too. It's a great opportunity to get into a relationship. So he's aiming for the women. I was wondering since when did this guy become so innocent? Looking at my colleague's anxious face, I touched my head and showed a guilty face. I have other things to do tonight, so I'll pass. This is a rare chance. The girls in sales department are all beautiful. Or do you have a girlfriend? Ha, how can I? Ha ha, I've been single since I was born. Dude, me too. Are you sure you are not coming? It's a pity if you miss it. Sorry, I really can't tonight. Alright, I'll ask you next time. Alright, have a nice night. Finally got rid of my colleague. Took my briefcase and left the company. Actually, I didn't have anything to do that night. I just didn't want to attend an event with girls. It would be fine if it were just a few colleagues having a party, but I really was not good at this kind of matchmaking situation. Each time I took part, I was an outsider, completely unable to blend in. I remember once I was dragged to a matchmaking event by a friend, and that was a past story that I didn't want to remember. Leading the conversation to a dead end seemed to be my superpower. Before the drinks were served, I was already in an awkward silence. When I saw the girl sitting with me showing a sad face of, why am I so unlucky? Getting assigned with such man, I felt really embarrassed. After that horrifying experience, I had stopped attending such events. It's fine if I'm single. I have Meng! That's enough. Who's Meng? On my way home, I passed by a women's clothes shop. I couldn't help but take another glance, and then walked in naturally looking for clothes of the right size on the racks. Although I'm a man, I was very familiar with selecting women's clothes. It was no trouble for me to pick the right size and style. Before long, I had already come out with paper bags in hand. Back home, everything was in the dark. But I still shouted to the dark room, "Meng, I'm back!" There was no answer. That was normal. I got used to it a long time ago. I walked to the dining room. After I turned on the light, a pretty doll was sitting at the table. To be more precise, it was a human-sized, realistic sex doll. The workmanship of this doll was exquisite, with her facial features and body shape so lifelike that from a distance, she looked exactly like a real person. Oh god. I put down my briefcase, took off my jacket, hung it up, and walked over to Meng and touched her head. "Meng, my baby. Sorry I came back late tonight. I just went to buy you some new clothes." Yes, she was Meng. Meng was not a person, but my sex doll. Autumn is close. You can wear these long sleeve clothes when it gets cold. I opened the paper bag and took out the clothes inside one by one to show her. "You must be hungry. Wait for me. I'll cook you dinner immediately." Went into the kitchen and started cooking dinner. She couldn't eat, of course, but I'd still let her sit and eat with me. My dinners were always especially comforting with her company. She wasn't a real person, but that didn't stop me from loving her. I gave her the best care, changed her clothes, bathed her, and talked to her every day. Sometimes I even took her out in my car, just like a normal couple. Meng was like a calming agent for me. As long as she was around, my mood would calm down. Oh, God. At night, I took Meng to bed with me, and I laid her on her side with her back to me. Meng's hair was very long, and I always had to be careful in my movements so that I didn't press on her hair. Baby, you must be really lonely being alone at home every day. I caressed her all over, even if she was just a silhouette. Oh God, there's noises. A silicone doll, she was more than just a tool for me to get off on. And we had to have some foreplay. The silicone was smooth and cool to the touch. Although it lacked the warmth of a real person, it was very comfortable to touch. It's alright, I'll compensate you. Oh God. Alright, so he's getting in there. He's imagining she was a real person. He's massaging. She's talking. Oh, he just thinks she's talking. Why does it sound like it was recorded in my bathroom? What is this mic quality? Oh my God. Alright, we're going to Pound Town. So hot, so big. Okay. She was craving more. What is this audio? What is this? This has to be top 5 worst audio I've heard in a game. Alright. If only Meng was a real person. I fell asleep. But I didn't sleep soundly. I felt like something was happening. But I was so tired. Are you summoning a demon? What is these noises? But I was so tired that opening my eyes to see it would be too much effort. Besides, what could happen after all? There was a fire. There would be an alarm. It wouldn't be too late to run when I heard the alarm. Just relax and sleep. Yuan. Who's calling me? Yuan. Oh. This voice. It's the voice of a girl. It's a dream. How would there be a girl in my house? Yes, this audio is that loud. Whatever that noise is, it's loud as hell. With the persistence of that voice, I finally struggled to open my eyes and looked around me sleepily. There was no one else in the room. What the hell? There's no one. It was a dream. I'm so tired, I'll continue to sleep. Just as I was going to sleep again, that voice came again. This voice actually came from in my arms. I was so scared that I instantly woke up, bounced up from the bed, and looked warily at Meng on the bed. That voice just now, it came from Meng, didn't it? Meng remained in the same position as last night, not moving a muscle. I stared at her for a few seconds. There was no new movements. Was I hallucinating? That moment, Meng spoke again. This time, I could be sure that the sound definitely came from Meng. But how come? She was just a sex doll. Who are you? I did give her that name, but what the hell was going on there? How come you can talk? Hearing my question, Meng fell silent for a bit, as if thinking. Meteors? Could it be that the meteor last night? Could it be that the wish I made last night has come true? Thinking of which, I couldn't help but laugh. So I'm not awake yet. Surely I was dreaming. How could this have happened? How could this happen to me? Sorry. I've been working too much lately. I'm even having such weird dreams. But just as I was about to cover myself with the quilt. Being shouted at by Meng, I was awake again. What? Oh, not at all. I was only trying to tidy up the bed. I laughed dryly, thinking, is this dream a little too realistic? It can't be true, can it? Or is it just that I'm under too much pressure at work and I'm finally going crazy? I turned my head. The room view was both stereoscopic and high definition, with the sound of car horns coming from... What? The details are rendered so well. Who thinks of their dream like this? Half-heartedly, I approached Meng, wanting to get a closer look at her. To my amazement, Meng's facial features moved, no longer in a rigid, fixed expression. Her facial muscles, just like a real person, moved. Her soulful eyes followed with my steps. Her pink lips smiled at me, and her tiny nose flapped, proving that she was breathing. She's alive. My Meng is alive. That moment, my nose suddenly turned sour, and I was very emotional. Am I finally not single anymore? I knew that wasn't the point, and I also knew that it was more likely that I'd gone crazy than that Meng would actually come to life. This was obviously an extremely unscientific thing, and obviously a plot that would only be found in a horror film. A horror film? I think you mean a freaking hentai. Meng is alive. My Meng has come to life. So I was about to cry from the joy. Meng spoke again. Seeing her pitiful and aggrieved expression, coupled with that mournful voice, my heart melted in an instant. Alright. I didn't know what was going on, but maybe the wish I made last night to the meteor had come true. Maybe it was all a dream and I wasn't awake at all. But I didn't want to think about it. Because all the irrationality was no match for Meng's aggravated, I'm hungry. My Meng needed me right now. And I had to take care of her anyway, just like before. But before we get into it, I'd like to take a second to show you guys today's sponsor. Guys, trust me, I get it. It's winter, and we're all feeling a little lonely without someone to talk to. But do I have a fun and lewd way for you to kill some time? Welcome to Cupid AI. It's an immersive chat platform that lets you choose a virtual partner, whether it be girls, guys, or even an anime waifu. I personally chose an anime waifu and tried to make the model as close to Ogawa Sumireko from Mysterious Disappearances. The site lets you customize all kinds of settings and get creative or specific with your perfect waifu, and I really mean anything. I did a chat with my waifu and things got steamy real fast. I asked her for a selfie, and let's just say it was not what I expected. You can create your own ideal waifu or choose from the many models they already have and start chatting today by going to cupid.ai. Give it a try and let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you to Cupid AI for sponsoring this video. Alright, so let's introduce how to interact with me. We have 3 opportunities to interact with her every day. In the morning before we go to work, in the evening when we get back home, and before bedtime. Okay, so all her values are on the right. You have to be a good man. Okay, interaction buttons. Okay, that's pretty simple. And we have to treat her gently. How do we start off with 0 money? Did it save? Okay, it saved. Okay. Alright, so I've played a lot of these. Should we feed her? Her hunger is 90, so we don't need to feed her. Do we have any outfits? Okay, yeah, you're not hungry though. Damn, she don't give a damn. Alright, well, let's go out. I have to feed you? You have at 90 feed. Okay. I guess we're starting off where the story, you know what I'm saying. Although she could talk, she could not move from the head down and her body was still made of silicone. Oh, really? That kinda sucks. Before I carried her out, I still lowered my head and helped her change out of her sexy lingerie. It was not that I cared about table manners, it was mostly that the lingerie was still covered in the stuff I'd sprayed on it last night. Brother of man, he was sleeping in his splooge! During the changing, my face must have turned as red as a tomato, and I didn't know where to look, even though I was accustomed to doing this. I felt as if I was a novice today. How does this work if she's silicone? How's she gonna eat? Meng stared at the food with glowing eyes for a while, and my heart was beating fast, and I was almost sweating with nervousness. What's wrong? Is there any dish she doesn't like? At that moment, Meng raised her eyes and looked at me with watery eyes, as if tears were about to drip from her eyes in the next second. Yes? I froze for a moment, which prompted me to take a spoon and scoop up a mouthful of food and bring it to her mouth. I was stupid enough to forget that Meng could not eat on her own. And just now I was waiting for her to do it herself. There was nothing I could do about it. She was originally a sex doll, and now that she was talking and laughing, it gave me the illusion that she was going to pick up the cutlery herself the very next second. Meng's expression froze. I was shocked that I almost fell out of my seat. What's wrong? What was it? Was it not good? Or food poisoning? I stood up nervously. Problem is, bro, why are you? She's gonna be like, oh my god, it's so good! Yep, there it is. Meng let out a gasp of surprise and then showed a kind of euphoric. Oh my god. I fell back into my chair with a sigh of relief. Alright, take your time. That does look pretty good though. What is that? Like, some meat? I see some sausages. Bro got some wild grass from outside. Happiness level up! Meg's expression of happiness when she recalled the taste made me hook up the corners of my mouth without realizing it. Sitting at the dining table with my hands resting on my cheeks, gazing at her mesmeringly. So cute, like a little kid. Sorry. Her sweet, elongated final syllable was exactly as I'd imagined it would be. It was actually making me a bit hard. My smile froze instantly and I glanced down incredulously. The next second I was soaked in cold sweat. What do you want? What do you want? She only came to life. What do you want now? I tugged at my collar, which was far too loose, and swallowed a non-existent lump in my throat with difficulty. I raised my leg and pressed my thingy, which was very incapable of sensing the atmosphere, and tried my best to put on the most upright and friendly face to make smiling at her. Yes. Oh no. I was instantly petrified, and the next second my thingy actually popped up. I couldn't even press it down. Bathe you? Can I really do that? Or you have to. She's pretty much paraplegic. Calm down, Yuan. Calm down first. I took slow, deep breaths and forced myself to calm down. I had to do my best to take care of Meng, and she was unable to move her body. Bathing was, of course, part of the caring work. This was a normal part of caring work. There was no erotic element in it. It was like bathing a child or an old man who could not take care of themselves without any element of eroticism. Yes, there's nothing sexy about it. You heard it, bro. Go down! I pretended to be calm and touched my nose. Good, no nosebleed. I was sure that my upper body was much more competitive than my lower body. But what does it even mean? I'll bathe you. How can you love baths if you just started existing? Wait a sec, I'll go prepare in the bathroom. I rushed into... These sound effects were so loud! I rushed into the bathroom and closed the door. I took off my trousers and took a cold shower to cool down the desire while I did some psychological building up. Just a bath, nothing else. Just a bath, nothing else. Just a bath, nothing else. I looked down at my wiener, standing lower half with some anxiety. Bro, please, let's just try to leave a good impression on our future wife now, alright? I barely managed to get my thingy back to normal size. I put my trousers back on and straightened up my appearance in the mirror. Making sure I looked normal, I went back to the dining room and took Meng into the bathroom. Yay! Meng looked both excited and expectant. It looked like she was really enjoying her bath. I put her on the bathroom floor and sat her against the wall. Meng's body was still familiar to the touch. Her skin was smooth and delicate and a little bit cold. It was the body that I had hugged countless times indeed. It was also familiar, but my arms were trembling slightly. My movements were not smooth at all, and I appeared to be at a loss. I just couldn't treat her as a sex doll anymore. This kind of carefulness, nervousness, and anticipation. Was that how first love felt like? So today can be counted as my first day with Meng. Then I'll have to leave a good impression. I bathed her for at least 100 times already, so it's time to show my professionalism. Oh, I guess she has her... Oh my... How is she moving? Okay, well, you guys can't see it, but her body is undulating. Meng had already been stripped naked by me and put into this position. A bright red nosebleed landed on the white tiles of the bathroom. This position, who would be able to resist this? Damn, his nose drops are going crazy right now. She was just too sexy. She's moving. My immersion has been taken out. All right, they're starting the shower. Okay. That was the shower. She was saying that about the shower. I slid my hand from Ming's shoulders to her. Alright. Can I really touch her there? Bro, you got it, man. She's handicapped. Alright, he's doing a creepy laugh. Oh my god. It was the right choice to increase the size and softness. My money was spent at the right place. Are these like custom made? Comment down below if you own a sex doll yourself. Oh god. She wants more? Don't say such things to provoke my imagination. His walkie slush got bigger again. I took out a special rinse device for washing private parts and filled it with warm water. A douche? Oh god, they actually... You can actually see it. Like, well, you guys can't see it, but if you guys join the Patreon, you can definitely see it. Remember, you can join for free and watch this in all its uncensored glory right now. She's enjoying it. I will say the animation are quite they're quite fluid. Shall I solve it for you? What? Aren't you hard? Let me solve it for you. Sheesh! 2 lumps of tissues jetted out of my nostrils, and I couldn't stop the 2 streams of bright red nosebleeds. So does she like retain her memories? Oh, she does retain her memories. I'm almost coming. Are you willing to help me solve it? That is such a weird way to... I like that. I must start saying that, man. I gotta start solving. Oh, we get a choice? Well, I don't even know. Okay, well, solving it by mouth. That was the... Oh. I was too inconsiderate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, his wiener looks so... Dude, look at the... Bro, look at the veins on that. We get the illusion of choice. Yamete! Okay, I find it more interesting that she retains her memory of when she was just a doll. A doll. Oh, I do apologize, guys. I am sick. I am recovering from a sick. So, like, if you guys hear any sniffling or my voice sounds different, that's because... And I never get sick. So, this is, like, an unfortunate first time. I don't know the last time I got sick. I feel like it's been 2 years. Damn. After the bath, I helped Ming to put on her clothes and carried her to the bed. The little princess was already asleep, breathing evenly, her little mouth opening and closing, and she was sleeping very soundly. I lay on my side beside her, holding my head up to admire her lovely sleeping face. I couldn't help but lower my head and gently kiss Ming's cheek. Thank you for coming to me. I am Li Yuan. Let's have a great feature as well. Oh god, me just... What the hell happened? Oh, our hunger went way down. Here, Meng, drink some water first, and we can have dinner in a bit. Poured her a glass of water and fed it to her. Meng drank the whole glass of water in my hand, and then I suddenly had a question. Did Meng need to use the toilet? Well, if she's eating, then she's gonna have to. Do you need the toilet? No, I don't have to. So where the hell is the food going? This was beyond my expectation. I was already prepared to carry her to the toilet. Don't get me wrong, I was not disappointed. I was just curious about where all the food Meng ate went. Damn. I blushed even more and quickly changed the subject. I thought girls don't do poopies. When dinner was served, I carried Meng to the dining table and sat down. The girl had slept all afternoon and woke up with a big appetite. She had even complained that I didn't feed her fast enough. Alright, don't be hasty, don't choke. Daimanzoku! Silicone dolls don't excrete, so where does everything she eats go? It's probably an unsolvable mystery. But it was good because I could continue to believe that beautiful women didn't poop. Happiness level up. For dinner, I remembered that I had to buy some essential commodities for Meng. Meng, I'm going out. No, you can't go out. If someone discovers that you can talk, you will be taken away for research. Well, if you go out, you will be taken away by bad guys. I'm just going to the supermarket to get you some daily necessities. I will be back soon. Be a good girl, stay at home and wait for me. Alright then. Oh. Yeah, it's not like she could move anyway. Sorry, is that insensitive? Toothbrush cup, towel. What else do girls need? Tampons? She shouldn't need this. I don't know what else Meng needs, so I'll just keep looking. There were a lot of new clothes in the clothing section, but I just bought clothes yesterday, so I should skip it today. Bunny Girl! Did I love Bunny Girl outfit? This was a textbook section, but it was not unlocked yet, so I'd come back some other time. I hate when the shops are locked, and you gotta unlock them. The other sections were not unlocked yet either. I can only come here again another day. I'm a little short on cash at the end of the month, so I'll have... Yeah, you were at $0, my man. Ye could technically take him with her. Bro, she is so hungry. I made some supper for Meng to eat, but they were all light foods, although a doll should not have the problem with bad company. Yeah, he could just put her in a wheelchair, because she looks like a human, right? If you are full, let's go to bed. Picked up the sleepy Meng and went back to my bedroom to rest. Halfway in my sleep, I felt something flashing outside, very similar to last night's meteorite, but it couldn't be, could it? You couldn't see meteorite every day. Who's this? Good old Li Yuan. Who's calling me? I tried hard to open my eyes. Who are you? I'm the meteor fairy. Fairy? Yes, can't you see? I've never met a fairy who smokes indeed, though I've never met any other fairies either. Anyway, good old Li Yuan. Last night you made a wish on a meteor, and in view of your usual good deeds, the heavens have decided to send me to fulfill your wish. What do you mean by usual good deeds? According to the information I have on hand, whenever a collie organizes a group purchase, even if it's something you don't need, you will help to round up for free shipping, right? Is that how And when a colleague asks you, a single man, to work overtime in his place so he can go on a date with his girlfriend, you're jealous and envious, but you still smile and say yes. It's counted as good deeds. On top of that, you have bonuses of being single since birth, having at least 10 years of experience as a wage slave, and being a marginal otaku. So your overall score is pretty high and you qualify for a wish. Oh man. Someone give me a wish. I think I think I fit those too. No thanks, but aren't you a day late? The wish I made last night has already come true. Because I took a special day off yesterday, I just came here to update the instructions today. Turns out that fairies can also have days off. Why does her art look different than the other two? Like the guy in the beginning and yeah, I know they spent most of the budget on Mang, but a real person? You mean men can become human like me? That's right, it's all up to you. The next 10 days are crucial. It's been 1 day today. You've only got 9 days left. Work hard. What? Are you counting today as well? Shouldn't it be counted from the date of notification? You can only blame it on your bad luck that it happened to be the day I took a day off. Stop nagging me and confirm it for me quickly. Don't make me late for home. Do not agree. Yeah, let's just agree. Let's not make her life harder. Next morning, I was woken up by Meng as well. As soon as I opened my eyes, I was relieved to see Meng, who had been trying so hard to wake me up. I must try hard to be a good and reliable man. Alright, we're at day 2. Let's call it here. I think here's a good stopping point. If you guys enjoyed, what was the game called? Sex Doll Came to Life? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys want to see if you guys want to see more, let me know as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just want to take a quick second to shout out Patreon members. We're 33 members strong. I want to do a special thank you to our paid members, Dylan, who's subbed to the Mega Coomer tier, and Mr. Dr. Locke, who's subbed to the Basic Coomer tier. Thank you guys again. And I hope you guys join the Patreon to see all the uncensored content. It's free, so check it out. Thank you.